Pastor Troy.
We ready.
It's a diss record to Master P and No Limit, obviously.
Greg Street called me for the radio. He was like, look, P, I'm gonna sit down and talk to you and wave the white flag. I said, I don't know nothing about that. I don't know the man. You make records, you gotta know what you're dealing with.
Well, you haven't actually run into any of these guys.
He said, what can we do about it? I said, just walk on the other side of the street, you see. I'm not looking for you or nothing. That ain't me. I'm a man of God, but just like two mountains may not meet, but two men will.
There was a concert in Nashville.
Yeah.
He went to a concert he has.
The congregation is performing first. I'm just kind of on stage. I just see the crowd just start getting kind of antsy, and I turn back around. No Limit got the whole stage surrounded.
It went bad.
Luckily, dude from the congregation see them, and he break out.
I think C got the wrong dude. The dude he thought was him.
People didn't know what I looked like. They chased was able to go the other way and escape the situation.
Said C, it could have got real. That dude a rapper.
Right.
Let him be a rapper.
So this song, No More Play in GA.
Yeah.
It starts off with a phone call.
No Limit Studio.
Yeah. Can I speak to P?
P ain't you.
Hey, yo, tell them Pastor Troy and them down South Georgia boys said, since everybody think they sold it, then what's up, we'll go to war.
I never would have imagined that just that little phone call would take that song and do it like it did.
It was like, what's up with this dude? I said, man, that dude a rapper.
Right.
Let him be a rapper.
Wasn't nothing like, hey, Master P, hey, I want to kill you or anything like that, but it was just putting everybody on alert that we coming.
I never beefed on records. I never rapped
But you
about
understood
nobody.
what he was doing,
Yeah,
right?
I understood what he was doing.
Man, we didn't have any fans besides the 4 or 5 people that knew we was in the studio that day.
Y'all was the hottest thing out.
Basically, starting this beef with Master P was just something to do.
I think he thought I was gonna rap back with him.
Yeah, that's what he wanted. No, that's what he wanted. In my belief.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Right.
I've never done that.
Master P had a hotline that you could call. I'm telling my cousin, like, yo, like, I got an idea for Master P video. Like, I was like, yo, let's call the number and I'm gonna give them the idea for the video and they gonna hit us back and we gonna do the video and then they gonna with us as rappers, boom, boom, boom. So I remember my cousin calling the hotline and like, of course, it's always like an automated message. And then he's like, yo, my little cousin got an idea for your video, boom, boom. And he handed me the phone. I'm like, yo, P, what's up? Like, listen, I got an idea for your video. It's gonna go like this, boom, boom, boom. The point is, like, the delusion of me in that moment to think that, like, this is how it's gonna happen. I always had a long-term delusional belief, and I would think that I could get there quicker than what I could, but regardless, I never let go of the long-term belief.
Hear those messages on the hotline?
Nah, it was a 1-800 number. We have a team that answer those calls, but nobody told me. But that also motivated him to go do his thing. So imagine if I did get that call and then it went a different direction.
Exactly.
So that's why you gotta start being thankful too for the things that don't go the way that you want them to go.
Oh, he credits you for saving his life. When he obviously came to No Limit and he wanted to put that diss song and talk about everything that was going on with Death Row.
He said, what you working on? I said, I got this album called Death Row. It's my part. He like, hold on, bro. He closed the door. You ain't gonna live to see that album come out. He said, let me make an offer to you.
Have good people around you. Like you don't need yes people around you. And look what he's doing now with his life. And now he's saving other people's lives. I'm watching him do what he learned, and now he's taking other people and giving them that game. And to me, that's how we build generational wealth.
At one time, you was releasing albums like every month, every 2 months. Every week.
It was like a factory. Albums were getting done quick. You had 5 producers. I go to you, I don't even get time to listen to it. Now I go to the next room to him, to him, to him, and keep coming back around till my album was done.
I wrote and recorded 16 songs in 10 days, and it came out number 2 on the top 200.
Boys did more in a year than most record companies do in their whole tenure.
When we signed Snoop, we didn't know that his career was just gonna flourish and be what it is today, because most people thought he was over with.
Yeah. And he put the work in. So he came with us, he made records with us at first, and then I said, what you wanna do?
I told him No Limit ain't a place for you to stay. No Limit is a university. When you make it out of this, I want you to blossom, go out and handle your business.
You got him out of his contract with Death Row Records at the time.
And now he owned Death Row. Every teacher, the students that you have eventually will turn into you.
And we did it.
20 years later, you still in the game, I'm still in the game. I mean, that's because the love and the loyalty always been there.
Even now, Snoop is one of the biggest artists in the world. But we come from You know, being able to show love. If you down, I'm gonna take care of you. If I'm down, I'm gonna take care of him.
What you did for me, and look at our relationship. You would think me and you were brothers because of the love that we have for each other. You can call me anytime, hey dog, I need this, I got you.
He is prolific, man.
Master P was always a visionary.
Look, Master P, he's so much of a hustler.
Wasn't for no limit, there wouldn't be no money in rap.
He was like the blueprint.
Yeah.
For independent people, young niggas coming out the street. You know what I mean? How to empower themselves and their family through music.
Man, Master P, one of the best hustlers ever to do this, man. I admire his hustle, man. I'm still trying to do what he did.
These boys did more in a year than most record companies do in their whole tenure.
I ain't seen all the niggas that supposedly had the money. Master P had the money.
He sold more records than all of us. Master P got a piece of everybody's money.
Hot Boys reunion. And then you came out on stage and gave Wayne and started he's gonna get on Canal Street.
Just want to say what up to the greatest rapper alive, Lil Wayne. About to do for you next. February 6th. I know y'all seen the Hollywood Walk of Fame. February 6th on Canal Street. We start the NOLA Walk of Fame and you the first one. We're gonna celebrate the greatest from New Orleans when it comes to music. We about to shut the city down. February 6th and 7th, it's gonna be Lil Wayne.
He's the greatest rapper alive, and he's from New Orleans. You could tell real talent. Like, people don't realize, like, we all live right up the street from each other. I'm able to celebrate Lil Wayne. He's probably the greatest rapper alive right now. He's definitely the greatest to come from New Orleans. I'm happy for them. It's cost me $6.5 million to get real estate on Canal Street. So we built our own Hollywood Walk of Fame. It's the NOLA Walk of Fame.
I didn't get along with some of the people he ran with.
Yeah.
You know, some of the people that was with Cash Money, like I told you, you know, all your friends ain't my friends. I salute them for what they done, but if I don't get along with the people you get along with, you know, I'm not gonna do business with you.
Is that accurate or?
I mean, back then we was young, you know, we ain't rock with that ain't rock with us. So that's just how that was. We ain't see eye to eye with nothing. It was really me and him. A lot of the artists got along with each other. It was more of me and him. Man, Master P, one of the best hustlers ever to do this, man. I admire his hustle, man. I'm still trying to do what he did.
That's their legacy. I'm proud of them. I'm happy for them that they went on their own. I think it was good times, man, for New Orleans.
We done sold over 100 million records independently.
Putting out music whenever I wanted to. Put out 10, 20 records out at one time in a year.
It was a No Limit product in stores every week.
Was the artist ever mad, like, you release him this month, then she released next month, like they didn't get their shine that they wanted?
Nah, because we sold records. The lowest amount of sales I had was 500,000 on the order that you never heard of.
We saw it all the time. Master P would go in Source Magazine, vouch them pages, and it don't even have to be him. It could be somebody you ain't never even heard of. Master P will put a Rolex watch on there, a little No Limit chain, put them an album out, gonna go platinum. Everybody else is gonna be scared to put an album out.
My lowest artist sold 500,000.
He could go get anybody, and they was gonna be a star.
I get one act to sell 1 million records, and I get that act to rap on a group that never came out. Eventually, that group gonna get looked at just on GP.
Didn't want to be no star, dog. I come from nothing. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see my people win too. I talk about hustle. I am the best hustler. Michael Jordan made more money off the shoes than he made playing basketball. Right. George Foreman made more money off the grill than fighting in the ring. Why we can't do it?
We can do.
Yeah, that's what we doing.
We could actually have tangible goods. I told people all the time, product outweighs talent. Got that make them say unselfish. I'm just letting y'all know.
And P is a hustler for real.
See how you got that done? I paid for it. You can't stop me when I pay for something. But if I go tell everybody what I'm doing, then you can stop me.
How many products you got?
I got so many.
The thing about it, if I would have told you I was making Make 'em Say, you'd be like, P, what you gonna do that for, bro? I don't think nobody gonna buy no drink for Make 'em Say. No, we selling millions of them. I knew that my career wasn't over with after the music. I started selling my CDs out the trunk of my car.
Because I watched the Avon lady.
They sell a Tupperware in the hood. And so when I seen us start popping her trunk open, I started doing it too.
This old lady in my hood, I used to follow her around. Say, what you doing? You the police? I said, no, I'm just trying to see what you doing.
I got my game from the Bay Area.
I started trunking my car just like he bought it too short. I grew up in a competition they grew up in.
Being able to watch that independent game, and I took it back home down south, and the rest was history.
And I just started selling CDs out the trunk of my car. Moving from city to city.
I hear from Atlanta to Texas to Chicago to New York.
I was putting up posters on my own.
I'm a hustler. I get out here and work. I get on the grind. I have my own money. So ain't nobody putting no money up for me in this music industry. I got out here and got it on my own. That's the difference.
Selling 2 million CDs out of a trunk. Still to this day, can't believe it. 2 million. Incredible. Now, doing the deal with UMG, did you ever run into problems with them?
Everybody running into problems because it's about money.
You know, Master P told me the illest story one time. I used to go into the Universal offices. They would be talking crazy about Master P. We gave him a big deal and he ran off with the money. So I got in touch with Master P. I said, why did everybody talk crazy about you? They said you took money from him. He says, no, I took my money. He's supposed to get this big check because he's doing it independently. When he gets his check, all this money is missing. And he's like, where's the rest of the money? And the label says, hey, we did all this. We got $400,000 for marketing. We got this for that. He was like, what? I'm the one that did all that. Show me the proof. There was no proof. So Master P couldn't get his money.
Like, okay, if you're having issues with your distributor or the label that you're
I'm going to see him. I'm going to get my money.
How you going to do it, B?
Come on, man.
He keeps it cool. He's like, hey, I'm going to do this big deal. I'm going to do all the videos. I'm going to do all this stuff for all the artists. And the label says, okay, I want the money up front, though. They gave him a whole lot of money. So now the artists start blowing up. And they go to Universal like, it's time to do the video. And they say, no, we gave Master P all the money. Go get him to do the video. So they run to Master P. And they say, hey, P, the label told me that you got the money for my video, my budget. And he says, no, I got my money.
Right. Every time somebody owed me some money, I came seen them.
Right.
With Master P, he's so much of a hustler. He was there in the very beginning. And he could see that I was going where I was going.
I mean, he had a hot record. What was the first record that he put out? Yeah.
You saw it and you put him on tour?
I seen it.
There's no room to do the deal, but there's room to do a deal.
I believed in 50 when he first came out. So I paid for 50 tour.
And you can notice he's getting ready to blow.
Yeah.
Now, there's no reason why you don't get into giving him a deal
for tour.
Multiple shows.
Yeah.
You know he's going to increase in value. He did a few, broke. We take a break, we come back, we'll finish the rest up.
Right.
By the time you get back, it's worth so much more that there's no way you lose money.
Right.
P was sophisticated enough to understand how to do that. Some people feel jerked. I honored the deal because I didn't feel jerked. I learned from it.
But the internet come back and say, oh, P finessed him. Where that come from? That's a blessing.
I'm like, oh, shit, nah. I said, yeah, nah, that was him.
50 Cent talked about, yeah, man, P paid for my shows when I first came out.
P is prolific, man. The first time I went on a tour, it was with Master P.
I believed in 50 when he first came out. So I paid for 50 tour.
When he was dropping the mixtapes.
Yeah, when he first came out.
I said, how many shows you want to do? He said, 8 shows.
And this dude gonna be big, you know. He said, I want to get on tour.
I said, how much you want? I just gave him all the money up.
He was slick, big. Like, he came, he gave me the money for 8 shows, right? We did 4 of them. He said, oh, man, something happened. We got to have to take a break. We just come back and do the other 4 later. When I came back to do the other 4, I had already sold 2 million.
But the internet come back and say, oh, P finessed him. Where that come from? That's a blessing. Nobody else believed you.
See, there's a brother that had a lot of talent. And I'm like, man, let me help. And I also benefited at the same time. I made money off of the shows. He ended up having a hot record. So that's how it goes sometimes. I mean, it's business.
Were people kind of like hating, like, oh, you're going to put your brother on?
Well, you know what?
That's
the French benefit of owning your own company and being successful. You could put whoever you want on.
A bunch of different sites would do like these worst rapper of all time lists. And for some reason, they'd put you on these lists.
Still got a lot of flack back in the day.
How did you guys deal with that? We deal with money. We deal with flack.
You were accused of being offbeat and stuff like that?
I think I was offbeat. I think I had my own style, which I don't think is right or wrong. I mean, it's a list. I mean, you got people who making lists who's irrelevant. Like, what y'all doing with y'all selves?
When you was in the studio, you never was like, yo, man.
We did what we wanted to do.
Just a little. Never.
Guess what? Because everybody was singing it.
I done sold a lot of records, so Ain't nobody spending no money if it ain't good.
Think about it. It's the people that's not selling worrying about that. The customer buying it, they love Silk.
Posted a clip recently of Master P speaking about how he left music because there wasn't no real money in it and he had to create product.
And I'm out of the music industry because ain't no money in the music industry. No, it's a lot of things that we used to do. It ain't no money, and it done tapped out. They trying to figure out how to make money off of streams. When Snoop put a post up, said, man, I sold 1 billion streams. I only made this little money. Where the millions at?
I mean, could somebody explain to me how you can get 1 billion streams and not get $1 million?
We knew where our money from because we had tangible goods. And that's why I got into the product game. We could actually have tangible goods. I told people all the time, product outweighs talent.
When did you know, like, I need more than just music?
Master P was always a visionary. Like, everyone looked up to the fact that he could shoot a movie fast, and everybody in the hood will listen to that.
He was in my program in the 8th grade. That's what my basketball program is, in that Crenshaw neighborhood.
You know, he got a connection to California too, through the Bay.
Yeah, that
you know what I'm saying? As much as he represent Louisiana, New Orleans, down south, he definitely, we look at P as one of us too.
It's love, it's real. I kept no secrets from him. I'm like, look, man, this how you do it, this how you get the money, this how you get the bread.
P was like the blueprint. For independent people, young niggas coming out the street. You know what I mean? How to empower themselves and their family through music. And also not get played by the structure. Be smart enough to sidestep the whole business model and end up as a leader in the game.
And Nipsey was tight, man. Like, that was my little partner. So I was showing him the game, showing him the ropes. I had a lot of respect for him. He had a lot of respect for me.
P, man, they need to build statues for P, man.
You ain't never lied.
P, man. You know what I mean?
We the no limit of the West, nigga. Percy Miller at his best, nigga.
I'm about to do a documentary on my basketball because I think people think that I just blew up and went to the NBA. But I went to the CBA. I went to the bottom, go build myself up, get back in, then get opportunity. That's what people gonna realize. Like, man, that man earned everything. I didn't sit around and cry and get mad. If somebody ever gave me something, I'm thankful. Sir, I appreciate you.
Not done yet. Throwing up the tree. Got it! He's in the zone right now, Rod. He's in the zone. Master P was Master 3.
Thank God that I'm here, and I'm here to give 100% and show people that, you know what, if Shaq could rap, Master P could play basketball.
He was the last cut. Like, he just missed making our team that year. So, like, you know, for however you feel about him, he was a decent player.